Twitter users, change your password. The company found a bug that stored all passwords in plain text, which is a no-no. It's recommending 330 million people on the app change the password now. Fox News Headlines anchor Brett Larson joins me, also a tech correspondent in a previous life. How are you? Nice to see you.
Good to be here.
Plain text is not what you want to have sitting out on the table, right?
Plain text passwords are kind of like when you write your password on a sticky note and stick it to your monitor. That's basically what Twitter just did with over 300 million people's passwords. The good news here is it's an internal discovery. The data breach happened internally, so says Twitter. As far as we know, no one on the outside of Twitter has gotten access to it, so there's a little bit of a sigh of relief. Nonetheless, it's always a good reminder to change your password, which seems to be something that's happening now every couple of months. We get it.
Or even more than that. I've gotten 2 letters in the past week from major companies who said you might want to change your password. But with regard to Twitter, there was no breach, correct?
There was no external data breach. It was an internal discovery, but they said, hey, let's be safe here and go ahead and change your passwords.
Companies are supposed to store these passwords in a more safe manner.
They are supposed to be encrypted as they pass them throughout the systems and the various databases that they have, both internally and externally. And we see this a lot because we end up using a lot of these services to log into other services. So you can use your Facebook account to log into other websites with your Facebook username and login, and that's where it becomes a sticky issue where you want to change it.
When a website comes up and says save your password for this website, do you advise to do that or not?
If you're saving it locally, if you're saving it through your Chrome browser or Safari or through Mozilla, if you're saving it on your web browser, I think it's perfectly okay. The only problem that we have, as we were discussing in the break, when you start saving all your passwords is you forget what your passwords are, so then when you're on another device, you don't remember it. I also strongly encourage people, if it is available, enable the 2-factor authentication. That means when you try and log into something on a new computer, they're going to say, hey, we're going to send you this code on your cell phone that you've given us. You insert that code, and we'll let you log in.
Just one time.
Just one time.
Text message, and off you go.
Remember
all right, here are your tips.
We've got some bullet point tips for you.
Need to know.
Get this. You need to know. Don't use the same password for every service. I know it's what you want to do. It's easier. Don't do that, because then if somebody gets one, they have access to everything. Avoid common words, pet names, and street names. My password is not Dexter442, but that is my dog's name and my address. Avoid the most common password, 123456, not making that up. And consider a passphrase. We just enabled this security protocol here at Fox. Probably wasn't supposed to say that, but you can see there, Rosé for summer 2018 is what we want to say, but we mixed in some numbers and symbols.
That's clever.
So that's what, no one's going to guess that unless
I looked at that. I was like, what's he trying to say there? I mean, can I even do it phonetically? So Rosé for the summer.
Rosé for summer 2018. And see how I mixed in like $ for the S and a little greater than for the
Clever man, Brett Larson.
Trying to help you guys stay safe online and for your Rosé for the summer.
Tell you to change your password, do you, or do you ignore it?
I usually do, yes.
You usually do change it?
Yes, I try and actually change them every couple of months just to stay ahead of the curve.
Smitty, you?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and password is the most common password.
Exclamation point, Rosé.
Thank you,
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Brett.